Hi, good morning, good morning, good morning. July 1st, new day, new month, new quarter. Hope you guys are doing well, managing in there, hanging in there. All right, just looking at Bitcoin right now. All right, welcome to Beyond Charts Morning Brew. Let's discuss what's in the news and what's in the play here. But before that, let's look at the futures and see where it's at. We don't need to see Bitcoin. Let's see futures. Futures market right now is 37.74, hanging in there. Oil is at 108, so climbing a little bit, not too bad. Just kind of holding above 100. The futures, though, right now, the Asian markets have produced a doji lower, a little bit lower than yesterday. We're looking pretty good. So Micron came out with earnings yesterday, and not too good. We got to listen to what they said. They basically are saying that they're not going to do well. That their quarter has dropped. They're missing. Their supply chain issues are getting worse. So again, Micron has dropped on that news, and we'll take a look at that right now. Let's look at the daily. Daily. So Micron right now is holding that 53. We'll see how it responds during the day. If it goes right back down here to 49, I don't have the pre-market's at 52. But if it starts breaking 50, let's see, it's way down here. Yeah, it's opening lower. We're opening right in here. If it takes out 50, 50, 52, 40, 50, it's probably going to go down to about $42, even go down to about $32. Is it going to get there all in one day? But we'll see. So Micron not looking good. Give you a little insight on the chips. Now the one that's not going to do well and it's going to sell off pretty well is going to be LRCX. LRCX, well, if Micron's not going to make any more chips, well, that means that they're not going to order from LRCX, the machines, to make the chips. So LRCX, more than likely, is not going to fare well. And LRCX, and I believe there's one more company, ASML, that's not going to do well. Same kind of company that they kind of do these things. But let's just get to it. They're saying that the semiconductors will be probably down for about 2 years. Yeah. Today is historically a bullish day. I'm just going to get right into it. All right, guys. So right now, what we're noticing in the American markets here, the SPX, basically, we have a little doji here at the bottom range. We fill this gap. We're in this demand zone. We could test the 36.35. We'll see what today produces, but it's not looking very bullish to me. Now, the only bullish news that I foresee in the future is this. It is July 6th. Is when the Trump Chinese tariffs expire. They expire on July 6th, which is Wednesday. Now, what does Biden do? Does he let them expire? And if he does, that means we can probably rip. Chinese stocks can rip. And then if the economy of China opens up, that is a plus. That is a possibility of a rip. However, what if he extends it a period of time? They don't like each other. There's bad blood. He hasn't really kept anything of Trump in place. So, don't know how that's going to play out. China reopening. Are they really reopened? Don't know. We'll see. So, it depends on China reopening. It depends on the war ending. I think that the market is waiting for another shoe to drop. That's my feeling, and we'll see. So if I start looking at the overall indices here, as far as the index here, yesterday I mentioned that we're probably going to drop. I drew an arrow the day before. If you're following this on Patreon, there's a Patreon link on the bio. Click on that, and I also stream on there. That there was an arrow, and we dropped pretty significantly. Right now, we are looking, and let me switch this over. This is let me go over here. We hit the 50 in the 15-minute time frame. We're lingering. We're still going down. We're lingering. It looks like another shoe wants to drop here. 3,800 is a hard time getting above that. We're currently opening at 37.73, which puts me at 37.83, which puts me right where we closed yesterday. So we're having kind of a neutral day. Don't know what's going to happen here. You know, I mean, do they sell into the weekend? It's a 4-day weekend. Or do they buy into the weekend because they know those tariffs are going to come off on Wednesday? Do they front run? We're going to pay close attention on the tape today. We'll figure out what they're going to plan. As far as the VIX is, you know, came off the highs yesterday of 30.22, so it's still going lower. And what I mean by that is that we hit these lows yesterday around 37.41. And that's equivalent to a VIX about 30, right? 37.41 and 30. If the VIX goes back up there and we start breaking 37.41, then we're probably going to go lower to about 3,700, 36.50. Or 3666. We'll see. Good news is Treasury notes are coming down. That's a positive. That means that TLT is being bought. It's coming higher. But right now, if I look at the E-mini futures to give you a play, is there any pending news coming out today? I don't think so. We got about another, I started early today, so we got about another 65 candles. So anything can happen here. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Wait for the setups. Again, we're setting up here properly, but we're declining here, right? So let me just kind of make this simple for you if you're having difficulty. What we're noticing here is that there's a trend line. And it's also going to coincide with this 50. They're moving that breakthrough there, then we can probably pop. Or do we go back down and retest these areas right down here? So again, not until that happens that you're going to maneuver. But there's your trend line. You know, pretty easy to spot that. Okay, we're having a squeeze here. Let's see what happens in that 2-minute time frame. Does it break? Does it go through? We don't know. If it breaks there, more likely it's probably going to go up to these highs right up here, right up to 3,800 for sure. But 38.23 is where we sold off yesterday. Okay, and this will happen in the last 2 hours. All right. We'll see. We'll see what produces. Google, an analyst told us they had the worst month in what, 5 years, 3 years, worst quarter, no, worst month in like 5 years. Amazon going lower, wage inflation is the next shoe to drop. Tesla, an analyst came out and said they had their worst quarter in 2 years. Apple, $135. Apple breaks 130, we're cratering. Tesla breaks 630, we're cratering. 670, sorry. Oh boy, we'll see. All right, 10 minutes into this. Let's wait till 8:30 and see if there's any news.
Markets and Christina Partsinevelos joins us now with a look at some of this morning's top 3 market movers. Are any of them up, Christina?
I do have one, and I'll get to that. But let's start with what's down. So shares of Taiwan Semiconductor down 4% right now in pre-market. On news from DigiTimes that major customers are reducing their chip orders for the rest of the year. The demand shift that we're seeing right now could be what prompted the foundry to cut its revenue outlook for 2022. And then you've got shares of Micron.
Okay, non-farm payrolls is next month.
Forecast came in lower on demand weakness. Bank of America says recovery is unlikely this year. And here's that positive news for you, Joe. Shares of the largest South Korean online marketplace, Coupang, are moving higher, 1.5%, on an upgrade from Credit Suisse. They say a sales slowdown is already priced in, and the company is on a clearer path to profitability. And echoing Citi's note, Goldman Sachs also thinks investors are not pricing in a severe recession. According to them, it's time to say goodbye to Tina and hello to Tara, known as there is a reasonable alternative. In other words, investors are choosing to put their cash on the sidelines. We got gold futures that are trending down about 1% right now, last I checked, and heading for their third straight weekly loss. And the so-called digital gold, Bitcoin, is up today, but down 9% on the week after posting its worst month on record. I have one bit of good news there for you, Joe.
All right. So basically, what do we see? So just wait to see what happens here. It's just a waiting game. Right now, it's selling off up at that 3,776.
So I have a tendency of doing this.
You know, it's confusing to me, Ryan Gosling and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, they were both. Yeah, they're on a show called Breaker High that I used to watch when I was younger.
Shatner, my all-time.
All right, guys.
St. Luke,
That's all we got today. Wish it was a little bit more juicier, but right now, you know, we're gonna wait. Let's see what happens in response at 37.90. If we can get up there, if we can get up there, we'll see how it reacts there at 3,800. My line's in the sand today. I'll just give you that. I can't. I can give you that right here.
Montreal, for those that want to know. Yeah, the list goes on Seth Rogen, West Coast.
Michael Bublé. We got Neil Young. Oh my God.
All right, 37.90 is my line in the sand today, and we're currently at 37.73. If we bid above 37.90, I think that we remains. If we're below 37.90, we're probably going to hit 37.40. If that gets broken, we're probably going to expose 37.02. Okay, we're currently at 37.73. We're trying for 37.90. That is going to be my line in the sand for today. If we get above 37.90, I think we can target 38.30. And then 38.51 is going to be for longer term bulls. We need to get above that level for us to turn bullish in this shorter period amount of time. But right now we're just lingering right in those levels. And then if we get above 38.51, we're probably going to hit 3,900. We'll see. I mean, it's just kind of lingering right now. The Asian market, as you can tell, just went down lower here today. It dropped it down. We opened at 2,200, so it was roughly went as high as 37.87, and we closed at 4. So 37.76. So it was kind of a medium day. Didn't take it down, didn't take it up. And now the European market's on board. And now we're waiting for the American market to open. So it looks like they want to take it up, but how far do they take it up? Do they take it up 3,800? Do they take it up 38.51? We'll see. We're getting the squeeze on the 2 minutes right now. It's probably going to go. So again, these are the entries beyond charts likes. We will enter the trade right now. If I were to zoom this bigger, maybe not here, but here. Here, boom, enter, and that's what we like to do. So again, this is a 2 minute time frame, so you're not going to be in there for very, very long. Maybe 15 minutes, maybe to this level up here, you know, depending. But we're getting a lot of buying here, and that's a momentum buy point. So once you get really used to looking at these items, you'll be able to pop and kind of move, and that's what we go over and over in the class. Kind of help you identify these pops right there. Not trading today because market's closed, and I'll probably try to trade the first couple of hours, and then we'll see, but only if I have a setup. Guys, that's all we got right now. Let's see how high this thing goes. It just started at 5:30. These things can last about 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, and then we'll see for a reversal. All right, go out there, go get it. I'll see you guys in the chat if I see something juicy, but this is juicy. All right. I'm going to take off. Guys, have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Thanksgiving, not Thanksgiving, 4th of July. And One of my favorite hobbies, safe. Monday is closed. Remember, July 6th, we got the tariffs. See if they get lifted or extended. We don't know. But have a good one, guys. All right, take care, take care. God bless. Make sure to like, subscribe. If you want to follow on the Patreon, go on the link. Click on there. I come out with some things on Sundays and Mondays. Long-term investments and then short-term investments. All right, go out there, go get it. Take care.